Alright, everybody. Welcome back. Hello, Eklund. Hello, Partial Bullet. Yep, this is episode 2. How's everyone doing? Good, I hope? Before I start the stream, I do want to go over a few things. Should do a poll. What for? Anyway. I do have some news. I haven't mentioned it on a few streams. That I haven't been Gourmand or Artificer, alright, Rain World. But I haven't been doing the best, health-wise. Like, I'm not dying. Let me get that out of the way. But, I might need to reduce the amount of streams I do, just to do some recovery, because I had to get some tests done, and they did find some things that... I don't know what the... Like, I don't know the full details on what's gonna happen. Nothing too serious, but I may, in the future, be reducing the amount of streams. Hopefully I'll start feeling better afterwards, though. But on the good news, I got my second... Sammy allergic to streaming. No, Sammy found something messed up with her liver, apparently. I got a lesion. I don't even drink alcohol. Why is my liver messed up? Anyway. Good news is that I got a second interview, and I will be taking an internship with a game company. Unfortunately that also will probably reduce the amount of streams. Well, you have a legion? No, lesion, like, I don't even know what a lesion is. Drinking in your sleep. Oh gosh. But anyway. I did, like, still manage to stream when I was at college working on game development. But, I don't know. I don't know how much the amount of work they will be giving me. But, yeah. So, these past month is, next month, or in the few weeks from now, I might have to reduce the amount of streams. I mean, earlier the streams were not as frequent just because I wasn't feeling great, but now, streams might be less frequent due to medical and also job reasons. Do foxes even have any alcoholic tolerances? I don't know. Anyway. That's just like an update on how I'm doing. On the bright side, it's nothing too serious, the medical thing. They said it can be fixed pretty easily, so that's the good news. Anyway, Ace Attorney. Alright. Last time we left off, I got concussed. A guy smacked me over the head with a fire hydrant. No, not a fire hydrant, a fire extinguisher. I got brain damage. More than usual. I did the tutorial. You're mad at me? Why? I did the tutorial. I've been drinking in my sleep. Oh no. Well, how could this have happened? What was I saying? Alright, I did the tutorial case. A guy hit me over the head, a police officer died, Gumshoe was there. He wasn't the police officer who died, though, because he's a detective. And, yeah, and then we met Maya, finally. Well, not met, but we saw her again after a while. And, we'll be starting the second case, Reunion and Turnabout. That was... no accident. Ah! Car jump scare. Look out. I was drugged with sleeping pills. So you've been drinking in your sleep too. And I was murdered by that person. I love Michael Bay Transformer. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it, Eenie? I finally get to see- Surprisingly, Maya has been framed. Immediately cuts to Maya in prison. I finally get to see you again, and... It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. Well, don't say that where the guard can hear you. That wasn't you. It doesn't matter. Might as well have been me. Partial bullet, you have the worst timing. Huh, Maya hasn't been framed yet. Literally next frame of dialogue is Maya being framed. Well, actually, she did say she did it. So technically she wasn't framed. It's not a framing if you're the one who did it. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess. Keep playing through my mind. June 16th, 3:34 p.m. Wright & Co. law offices. Ah! Oh, what depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a stay of sun. Is what that girl said? I'd stake my life on it. Ignore me? Ignore you? Sorry, I was thinking about Maya getting framed. Where Gumshoe comes from? I don't know. I didn't respond because I don't know. Eklund, you realize this, I don't know anything. You should know better. I don't know anything. Well, it's the weather. You ever been to the East Coast? Like, that shit's, like... I could have, like, a tropical storm one day, completely sunny the next hour, then it's, like, 30 degrees outside. Be nice, she has a boo-boo on her liver. It's true. And it makes my tummy hurt. Ironically, before I did all the tests, I was like, huh, it's kind of funny. By the time I finally get to my appointment, I'm not feeling as bad. Maybe it's gone away. It didn't go away. But I'm not feeling as bad as I used to. Well, that's something. No, Gumshoe's his last name. His first name's Richard. Nickname Dick. Texas can have all 4 seasons. Honestly, just America weather at that point. Experience all 4 seasons. Simultaneously. I love being on the East Coast. I love being assaulted by a hurricane once a year. Possibly twice. It's even worse. Hey, it used to be a thing back in the day. Word didn't always have its meaning. It snowed today. I haven't seen snow in years, I'm gonna be honest. The closest I ever get to snow is ice. It's a thing called black ice, too. Like, you think, oh, black ice, it's black? No, it is basically see-through and like, practically invisible. You can't tell it's there until you've slipped on it and possibly broken a bone. Incredibly dangerous to drive when it... Moved to Michigan and see it in the summer. Wow. I have a friend in Michigan. Is that where the Mall of America is? Anyway, but that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. Because they said it snows in Michigan, even in the summer. Oh yeah, Florida, the alligators. I know where I live, we do technically have gators, but like those, they're not to like Florida levels of gator infestation where they're not like out in like the streets. What nerve calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $15,000 suit. Or $1,500 suit. I don't know. Is that a lot? Imagine having gators. I can imagine anything. I can imagine caiman as well. You know what a caiman is? It's like a gator but small. About your case? Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. Can you sue the weatherman? Or girl? Can you? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business. We could have some friendly chatter. Sir, that was just ranting. That's not... My name is Dr. Turner Gray. Turner Gray? Hardly know her. I'm a surgeon. Great name for a surgeon. Yeah, you'd be like, okay, that's a horrible name for a surgeon. Do not end up under his knife. Oh god! Oh no! This is the guy who's gonna help try to fix my liver, oh god! I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Uh-oh. Guys, tag yourself. Are you bald old man? This guy? Or guy turning back to the camera? Grey's Anatomy? Oh yeah. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Yeah, this dude's glasses do not fit. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one who screwed up was that nurse! It was her that got the medication mixed up, and how do you mix up medication so bad that it kills 14 people? What were you giving them? Oh man. I somehow mixed up the painkillers with cyanide. Why do we even have that in the hospital? And yet, now listen good, and yet... That nurse had the nerve to go off and die before admitting her wrongdoing. The nerve. God forbid women do anything. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. This is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Her bright lead Lamborghini. Her little red Corvette. It was just too fast and it exploded. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. I sometimes forget accordions are real instruments. Oh man, I accidentally put the sulfuric acid in the IV bags again. Eto bleh. God forbid women just be a little quirky. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloids were talking about it. Why are they called tabloids? Whenever they say tabloids, I just think of, like, tablets with the words chiseled in stone. I guess those were the original newspapers. 14 victims of a medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Wright actually caused that crash. He hit her with a psychic attack! People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just gonna say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me! I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. Breathing exercises. Where's the point? This case is over a year old now. Why bring it up now? It's simple, because do you need tape? Why don't your glasses fit? Also, your glasses, they're empty frames. They aren't used for anything. Those are decorative. And they don't even look good. And what's with... The more I look at this guy's design, the more confused I get. What's with your frosted tips, sir? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't my clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. They could be glareless frames? Don't the glasses, well, I guess it might just be an artistic thing, but... never mind. Why is he holding his chin like that? That's his thinking pose, and it's also... He's preparing to immediately push his glasses back up. Howdy, I'm Lar. You understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic! You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? Won't you help me prove I'm innocent? You realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Huh? Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? I don't like that face you made when you talked about her, sir. Maya! Maya! Would he know her name? Sir, why do you know this 17-year-old? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean... Hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me. So I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together. She went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. 18-year-old? No, Oh, she's 18. I thought she was 16. 2 years? Whatever. Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these sorts of mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? Yeah, she can summon ghosts. And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling! I'm gonna have her call the spirit of a nurse that got herself killed! Oh. I wonder what she's been up to right now. Apparently talking to weirdos. Sammy! We, the women of the Fae Clan, have always been spirit mediums. Remember when I said this, Phoenix? It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. Let's play a game where everyone we meet this stream, we guess their favorite food. That's what she told me. That's what she said, like last game or whatever. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. And as we know, becoming an adult means summoning ghosts. You can look forward to this. Yeah, Pippy Pop, you're the same age, Maya, so you can also look forward to summoning ghosts with spirit channeling or whatever, if you've done your training correctly. Not counting training, this will be your first time channeling a spirit. Gray likes watermelon. Dr. Gray likes boiled, unseasoned chicken. Look at him. Probably likes his chicken rare. Which isn't a thing, but some people insist on it, and that's just, by rare I mean it's just undercooked. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. It would have been interesting for us to do a case with Maya was gone. We did. Tutorial. Maya, well, she was there at the end, but Maya wasn't there. A case without Maya, like a full case? No, that's just ridiculous. No such thing. Objection? Ah! We're not even in court yet! She gave me one condition for accepting my request. She said, please keep at least 5 feet away from me at all times. I don't know why she said this. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. You're going to be the sacrifice for the ghost. Oh, okay. Said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? That's why I've searched you out. I have hunted you down. By the way, someone doxed you on Twitter a few months ago, and that's how I got here. You want to see her too, don't you? I mean, I do kind of want to see Maya. And so... Take that! Hold it! Eat a jar of pickles. Whoa. That's how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. June 19th. 1:25 p.m. Kurine Village. You still haven't finished this game? I have also, well, one, because I'm playing it. I did play the first one before streaming it. I have only played, like, half of this game. Rock! So this is Kurine Village. Maya's hometown. Child. Why, hello there? Oh god, she teleported! This must be a secret ancient mini Maya. It was tiny Maya and she teleported away! This must be a secret Kurine channeling technique. Gas in a phone booth? What? I look forward to experiencing this case again. I honestly don't remember much of this case. I just remember Maya gets framed for murder again. What an odd little girl. She's just teleporting around. Hey, wait up, Pearly! She's using Ender Pearls! Oh my god, Maya's related to the Enderman! Someone's coming this way. Hi! Maya! How are you? It's good to see you again. Maya! Yippee! Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. Why wouldn't I? It's not that big of a deal. You made it sound like it was so far away. You know, Maya, you said I had to, like, scale a mountain and cross a river. I just, like, took a bus. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. Good music. I peeked hard, sorry. That was Maya's psychic attack. Yeah, the money she stole from Von Karma has been put to good use. You got a bus stop? A giant rock? A new house? I like it, the place. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd visited more. Man, I want to go on a train. I've never been on a train ride. Which is weird, because I live literally, like, right next to a train station. I hear the train at night all the time. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and strong by myself. Oh. Anyway, congratulations! I'm glad to hear your training is going well for you. This is Maya Town. We learned that there's, like, mini Maya. Never used a train? No, never. Well, I've, like, been inside a train, but it wasn't, like, active. But I've never ridden on a train before. To be fair, I just don't use public transportation, because American public transportation is, like, the most unreliable thing on Earth. Okay. Today's channeling. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium. A large. Taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Also, to be fair, there's never been a need for me to use a train. I haven't really needed to go out of state ever. And when I have, when I was very young, at that point we just used a plane. So yeah, I've never been on the train before. Behold, the power of the Mayan Intelligence Network. I'm connected to the mainframe, Nick. Public transport review is quite decent. God, I wish... I wish America's public transportation could be considered decent. Wonder what their version of the McRib is? The McBurger. It's burger in quotes. Mostly use the train to go to the capital. I've only been to the US Capitol, Washington, D.C. once. And it was for a school field trip and we took a bus. A school bus. Yeah, she used Manfred von Karma's money to connect to the mainframe. We have a capital within the capital. Whoa. Let's see. 14 people died because of the malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And, to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her what appeared to be in a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligent Network anyway? The tabloids. The Onion. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray, who's clearly a reliable narrator for this story. Okay. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. Unless he was really funny. It's too scary, even for me. Or unless the person he killed really deserved it. Then I might let it slide. Tell me about the village. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Rhine Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Which is weird, because we're not in a valley. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium. Pretty much. Those my ancestors were too, I think. It's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of the village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. We kick them out. It's like lemurs. You know that lemurs, lemur tribes, or not tribes, but groups of lemurs are, female-dominated. And, once the boys that they raise get old enough, they just straight up kick them out. They are no longer part of the group. Which I find very interesting. Only women are allowed to talk to ghosts. Men are simply not quirky enough. They do not know how to experience Weird Girl Wednesday. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Take Maya to the city and play Dance Dance Revolution. Would Maya be good at DDR, yes or no, in chat? Girls get magic powers and men get to go to the coal mine, exactly. Pearly? I believe in her schmooves. Pearl Faye, she's my cousin. She's called that because her head is shaped like an orb. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait, then that means she's also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Well, technically she's a small, because look at her. Mini Maya jump scare. Pearl is a real genius when it comes to channeling. She knows how to summon level 3 ghosts. I see. She might even summon a demon soon. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Five-head. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled that into her head. That if a suspicious lurking person tries to talk to you, run away. My aunt has groomed her to be incredibly xenophobic. And possibly racist. Really likes hard-boiled eggs. I like hard-boiled eggs. Been having to eat more of them because they're a good source of calories and proteins because I can't eat a lot. It's because she looks like one. Children love hard-boiled eggs. Suspicious looking! Only the most powerful of mediums can summon the level 10 ghosts. Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not! Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure. She does not view her as a person, by the way, so she's not allowed to go outside of town, because of the aforementioned not viewing her as a person. She doesn't know much about the outside of the village, or anything. She doesn't go to school. Your aunt. Pearly's mother is my aunt, duh! Come on, Nick. Do you not know how families work? Idiot. Oh, Nick. I've gotta get going. It's about time to start the it's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh yeah, right, the ghost thing. I'm doing the channeling in my house. I'm summoning a ghost at my place. Do you want to come over? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks! Well, at least he's the same perky Maya. Rock. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on that beat-up old sign. Girls' night! Summon ghost at my place! Mini Maya's destined to become a level 10 spirit medium, this is true. Looks like the giant rock is called the Crine Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, It's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not reading all of that. They don't have, like, a summary, a TDL. Too long to read. Old bus stop. It says Korean Village on the signpost. Buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. Hey, that's probably more than what America gets. It's an old-style phone booth. Can't say it fits with this area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. House. Biggest, most elegant of buildings I can see from here. This is Faye Manor. Place Maya calls home. Oh, she has a manor? Wow. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. The meditation room. Very scary. June 19th. Faye Manor Meditation Room. Ah! Maya's making me crave a burger. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. We'll rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking to this guy about the weather is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Maya's house is a tourist destination. Here, Mr. Wright. I have a copy for you, too. Diagram of the Faye Manor. May I look at it? Okay, we got the meditation room, channeling channeling chamber, winding way, and side room. Very detailed. Stays channeling. What are you gonna do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna have her write a signed confession. Signed confession? Yes, confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. What if she just, like, doesn't? Like, if I was a ghost, I'd just say no and leave. With the confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So, how did you hear about Maya Faye? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at college. The girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Korean School of Channeling. The home, huh? Miss Maya is the daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Okay, what is this thing? Piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Click here. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Summon the victim to court to testify. It was established last game why that doesn't work, besides, you know, the obvious of having to prove in court that ghosts are real. Also, the last time that happened, the ghosts, like, accused the wrong person somehow. Anyway, winding way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What's that over there? Is that an incinerator? It's not out of place in the garden like this. It's one in the garden with a small lamp. Traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although, an incinerator piques my curiosity. Look at the incinerator, moron! It's a small incinerator. I think garbage trucks come all the way out here in the tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn out their own trash. Pot. It's a really old urn. Should have a person long dead are inside. It's like someone with something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. So time to move on. Click on other stuff, idiot. The side room. June 19th, Faye Manor side room. So this is the side room. Sure is a room on the side. It's sort of like a break room. Just bedding on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. Bear! It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Grind Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. Does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And then for them to spot you? Oh my god, it's a bear sleeping in here! This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I see the winding way and just a little of the garden. In the courtyard. Phoenix is the type of guy who just walks through the walls not knowing where the door is. It's Kuma from Tekken! Okay. Channeling chamber. Oh. Oh, this is a fire hazard! This is a wooden room, what are you doing? It's such a strange atmosphere in here. Mostly due to the lack of ventilation. Glasses, these flickering lights. I guess they're candles. They're blinding, I can't tell. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? Am I good? You're a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? This is the evolved form of Maya, Elder Maya. I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay, Mystic Morgan. Nice to meet you. I wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It seemed that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you haven't already forgotten. If it was not for Mystic Maya and her assistance, you would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how to not make a good first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you. Maya. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Psychic attack! Yes! How dare you be so rude and disrespectful to Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. You will call her Mystic Maya. Okay, so, about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that? Phoenix! You were there last time! Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs to the Crying channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a branch family member. Branch family? What's that? Doesn't it sound for a member of the branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Quran school. So, how strong are you? Like, what's your power level? It is a shame, however, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the master's. So that's how it is. So, today's channeling will be reversed? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. Okay. Guys, what's stronger than... What would your death be that makes you stronger than dying in a traffic accident? Like, would dying in a plane make me stronger or weaker? What about a train? What if I died with a psychic blasts? How strong will that make my spirit, ma'am? It's usually easier to call that person to our world. What is the strength of my spirit if I'm mauled to death by several bears? Cooler your death is, the stronger you are. Oh. Kinda like Valhalla. Like, you need to die in battle for the Valkyries to take you to heaven or whatever, I don't know. Traffic accident indeed. Yep, that's what I'm taking from that sentence. The channeling will take here. In this channeling chamber, good sir. The power comes from horror. If you get mauled by bears, you get level 8 spirit. Oh, okay. If you have a lame death, you get sent to the center of the earth. Oh, so that's how it works. You don't go to hell for being like a bad person or sinning. You go to hell if your death is lame. Good to know. Good to know. Write this down. We might need it for later. Put that in the court record. As you can see, I'm in the process of preparing. Yeah, it has to be like honor like a Japanese samurai. And as you know, dying in a car accident is so honorable. Because there's an explosion. See, you saw the opening cutscene. There was an explosion, there was fire. So, like, that's definitely gonna give you some... But dying fighting a chinchilla, be cool or lame? Lame. How do you... It's not a... It's a rodent. They don't even... What could they kill you with? They eat, like, leaves. Ghost level has been added to the court record. So this room is the channeling chamber. The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind if we observe the session, would you? I can't even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. Oh man. About Chihuahua. Slightly better than a chinchilla, because a Chihuahua, like, that's technically a carnivore. Like, it has teeth. Like, it like, has a reliable means to harm you. The secrets of the grind techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. So where's the pin? Hey, where's the pentagram anyway? Oh, we draw that, like, during the ceremony, I'm sorry. It's the final step. Never stopped me from doing it in front of me before. It's also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong. That's why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Because ghosts are really scary, and I don't want them getting out of this room. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Did you think it was decorative? Sir? Oh yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. And there she is! I'm projecting her into your mind. Oh, that odd. She is my daughter. Now, then, what was you about to say? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows not of the evils of this world is a powerful thing, good sir. She will experience no trauma in her life, ever, because I will not let her experience anything. Okay. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Do not talk to my child. Do not be seen around my child. Do not associate with my child in any way, sir. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. If she knows what lawyers are, her power will weaken, because she knows about the corruption of human nature, then. Okay, I get it. Let me look at stuff. Mirror. This is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object. A mirror-like object. The cloudy reflective surface. Most commonly known as a mirror. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Leave your out-of-whack chakras away from my daughter at all. Good sir, I wonder if you would not touch such sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. Because your chakras are just so... Your vibes are just rancid, sir. I'm not that much of an idiot. I've raised the greatest spirit medium the Fae Clan has ever seen. I can't have her talking to a lawyer of all things. Holding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. Lettering is faded too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Ku-Ra-In. Pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. Slide left. Mat. For the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. Straw on the flooring feels a little damp. Oh god, and it's humid here? It's hot and humid in here? Oh god. You know what a hot, humid climate does to people. You see what people like down on the southeast coast. You've seen what happens in Florida. By the way, people are like that in Florida solely because of humidity. My friend told me this is true. Door. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. A giant iron lock where the handle is. It's like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. Thought it was the bath salts. That too. I was Phoenix not passed out. Yeah, let's get out of here before it gets scary. What do I do now? Back the winding way. Hey, you! Hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Wow, it's the only southern character that could sound like that. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. Haven't seen you in what, a year? Yeah, it's Lotta. Yeah, I like how one person's like, Lotta! And the other person's like, oh god. Yeah, very interesting to make Lotta the reoccurring, like, one of the reoccurring characters of the series. The sandy cheeks. Pippi Pop. You like Lotta? Lotta's funny, though she does cause problems. Sometimes on purpose. But, like, she can be a little silly as a treat. You are, a lot of hair, a lot of heart. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! B-I-N-G-O, and Bingo was his name-o. I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, a lot of heart. Ah, so I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean. I wonder what her OG accent, probably like an accent from like the country portion of Japan. I don't know where that'd be, but like Japan has a countryside, it's probably what that was. That is a whole lot of fun. Of course! And today I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. Channeling's about to get started. Is that time already? We all should hurry up and meet in the meditation room. What are you waiting for? Come on! You see the vid I sent? No, I don't have Discord open. I've mentioned this before, I usually do not have Discord open during streams. What a heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Set a world record of drink 100 million cups of coffee in a week. June 19th, Fay Manor Meditation Room. Gonna watch this in VR chat? Oh, I've forgotten about VR chat. I've also forgotten that I technically own a VR headset, but it sucks and I don't want it. I tried to stream VR chat once, but unfortunately my computer just did not like it, which is a shame because I'd set up a whole avatar for it and everything. Oh well. We'll now begin the channeling. Can I have it? I guess I can make it public. Miss Maya, an honored guest. Please proceed into the channeling chamber. Stream that. Oh god, yes, I've seen that game! The VR set? It's an Oculus. It's a Meta brand. You don't want it. Well, formerly Meta, formerly Oculus, now Meta. You don't want this. It's gonna, like, insert microchips into your brain, probably. Make a watch party with your friends in VR chat. One day I'll get a VR headset. Maybe it was the avatar? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. The avatar itself worked fine. It was playing VR chat and streaming at the same time specifically caused, I remember. Yeah, by itself it was fine. Streaming it was a nightmare. I remember. Do not play VR games that are lagging. Do not do this. I got a piercing headache for like an hour afterwards. Just do not play a VR game with a reduced frame rate ever. Worst mistake of my life. Anyway. It might also... I could try optimizing the I need to just make a new avatar. Like, update the old one. Maybe it might have been through the poly count? I don't know. Which is weird, because it seemed fine. Anyway. How much is the Steam VR thing? Another problem with VR is my room is kind of small, and I could not probably fit, like, a reliable stream setup. It's very awkward to play VR games in my room. That's why another reason why I don't play it. Anyway. Felt this I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. No, I think they can find some other bad things to talk about you pretty easily. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? The second and third are decent. Oh yeah, VR headsets are super expensive too. I think I have the Oculus Quest one. It's very outdated. It's also a meta product, so that's also a thing. I do want to play the VR Neko Atsume game, though. The first is terrible. Yeah, I have the first. Maybe one day I'll get a VR headset that's like... Well, I think first I need to, like, get a place to, like, a apartment with, like, a big space for me to stream. I need a streaming setup that isn't in my bedroom. So I actually have space to do stuff. Me? Oh, yeah, I'm sure I would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That's most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind. Please take care of it well. I'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Second, it's just an Android phone. Hold on, I'm gonna Google. The only other thing I could think of is having a separate no, I would need a second computer for that. Oh, you know what? When I ever get a new computer, I'll use my old computer to do, like, VR streams in, like, the big room I have a big empty room in my house that's usually used for, like, watching movies and stuff. Maybe if I ever get a new computer, I'll, buy a VR headset and, like, do a... Hold on, what is the Steam VR headset? How much is that? Valve Index. How much is the Valve Index? Oh, that's $1,000. Never mind. Never mind. So I either have to purchase a meta product or buy or spend $1,000. I don't like either of these options. There's a third option of just don't do VR stuff. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Oh, it was surprising what people throw in the trash. Yeah, I don't need a new computer. Apple's is 3,000. Oh, oof. Like, my computer still runs fine. It is starting to show its age, especially when I play, like, more modern games. Or any Unreal Engine game. Unreal Engine makes my computer explode. Anyway, finally, let's go. Sorry I keep getting sidetracked about VR and stuff. It's just the headpiece. Oof. But yeah. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. It'll make a good investment, because I can do a lot of fun streams. But that's probably, like, very far in the future. Okay, yeah, the meta, VR headsets are cheaper. They're meta headsets, though. You don't need to connect to Facebook? Okay. Now let us wait patiently here for them. Please have some nutty, bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. The distant future of 2035. Ah, that's only 11 years from now. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, my own apartment with a streaming setup, and I'll have, like, a VR room, and we'll do a bunch of VR streams. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp on English. Where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland. Is that so? I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland. I'm very racist, by the way. What are you? This is Crime Village. You cannot follow our traditions and rules. We request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. A lot of experiences of microaggressions. This is so sad. By 2035, we'll have neural implants for our brains that stream VR games. Yeah, maybe by the time I get my own place, VR will, like, progress to a usable, like, a more easily accessible thing. About the second... Okay, what's the second Oculus called? Okay, Oculus 2... Like, okay. Like $200. It's just... I don't... VR games are neat, it's just not $200 neat, you know? I just don't have the space or money. Well, I do technically have the money, just not the space or, like, the desire to get them. Now then, let us wait. This ghost has got us. This ghost is strapped. Now, what was that just now? Came from inside the channeling chamber. Bang! Is that a ghost? And it's got a gun! Hey, that's a gunshot! Excuse me? I heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. Break in, busting through. Huh, Mr. Lawyer? What's the plan? What else? We're gonna break in. What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it. We're gonna have to break the door. Is that alright, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there's one matter. That is... Don't worry, try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to the Wright & Co. offices later. Oh god, someone's in there creating new ghosts. Yeah, that's what I call being a man. Slam. Skablam. Crash. Dr. Gray! Like... I was... murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Like... What? At a time like this, I'm putting this on World Star! Time like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she... mine? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. I also have a gun. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry, before there are more victims here. This is going into my cringe compilation. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. June 19th. Grind Village. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here. I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And... they're on their way. That's good. Lordy, I saw myself a genuine mysterious phenomenon. Attempt to VR Sammy. I do not want to go through the hassle of trying to do that. She's really on the edge because of all this. Where did the gun come from? Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. What you witnessed? Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, She wasn't the one who pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, you're trying to stream and watch the stream in VR. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Why doesn't know what the Maya's channeling her whole physical appearance changes. And again, weren't there only two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. What do you know about Dr. Ray? Not much, but I did some digging. That one gent was that's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like a wet sheep. I sorta got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a-hollering. Must have been real rough to work for him. So he goes to the meditation room. June 19th, Faye Manor meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye! How's, Mystic Maya? She's returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. You remember why you rediscovered why you didn't remember the suited guy? Yeah, he's the victim in the case. Guess I just have to wait. What was that? The police are here! Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again. What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was here on the air of your business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later. So just sit tight, okay? Just sit right there, champ. Just take a seat. He pats him on the head. I'll be right back. Okay. What's he grinning at me for? I love murder. Should I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe. My name isn't Jim Shoe. You're the one who's at the channeling chamber. I guess that's all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Oh. She's gone! Oh, never mind, she's there. She's probably scared out of her wits having the murder take place right by her. Lotta? God, don't let me be next! Eek! Don't scare me like that! What do you mean? No one's scaring me! If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine! Any ideas? You see or notice anything that stuck out to you? Yeah, dead body. Well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this sort of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and stuff. Coming back to get you. It's just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff. So I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Less dead. Still scary. What after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? Oh, there'll be gore, don't you worry. What's up? Oh yeah, a man's dead. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. I'm not interested. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. Heck, she did two even. Seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. What Sorry, but my journalistic senses are burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. I gotta beat these cops with the scoop of the century. I don't know who's scarier, Lara or the spirits. Why does it feel like we've been through this before? Winding way. Side room. What did she mean by this? I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? That is, I, I'm like, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to what? Start what? No, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh. No, actually, the situation has changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. A man is dead. So like, a murder is a thing where like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's um, like totally a bummer. The vibe is ruined. Oh no. Oh wait. Yeah. For all that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eeny Meeny. Miny Mo. At the college, I'm researching and studying the pa parapsychology. Paras parapsychology? Yeah, that's how you say it. Yeah, that's right. I think people like usually call it occult studies or something. I don't know occult though. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic powers, superheroes, Batman, that sort of stuff. It's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. She likes grooving. She is moving. So what brings you here today? So... I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know any good spirit mediums? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Because, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. Man, that's just regular psychology. That's DID. That's not ghosts. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. My tummy hurt. Bleh. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. Yeah, my tummy hurted. I, like, felt sick. And I came in here to, like, sleep. And then they did an ultrasound on me and they found a lesion on my liver. Now I'm gonna have to get an MRI scan. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because, like, I slept a long time. What happened? So you're sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place. There was a murder? Like, what? Oh, like that? Like, I totally know nothing. I don't know anything. So who was, like, you know, killed? Are they okay? Surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. I don't... is he okay? No, he died. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? Ah! Hold on, I gotta bite my hat. It makes me feel better. I don't know any Dr. Gray. Really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Like, a long, long time ago? I was like, a patient, yeah. She's trying like she's trying to hide something. Okay, bye. Hey, Manor, winding way. There's no one here, as usual. Oh god, the child is teleported again! She went boom. God, I wish I could recreate the Enderman teleport sound effect. Hey! Hey, how are you? Baby. You're Pearl, right? This child is staring me down. Silent as ever. Huh? What's that she's got in her hand? Seen it somewhere. What she got? Pearl? Hi. What do kids, do you want to talk about, Ban Ban? And, Huggy Wuggy? Stop looking at me with them big old eyes. Oh god, she's teleported away. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Can I go inside? Yo, that's blood. Police are busy running here and there. I don't see Maya anywhere. They call me Dr. Seuss with these Hey, you don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk, pal. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? As a treat. Gumshoe! How is Maya? About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but the way things are looking right now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room, after all. But Maya's... You can ask him about it later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Gumshoe looks like a real professional. Almost like it's his job or something, and yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. Just execution style. But he's also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was stabbed and then he was shot. Talk about overkill. Let me look at the blood. Hey, pal! No touching without my permission. I'm just looking at it. Hey, I can't be too careful. If a kid like her can be a murder suspect. How can I? Guess if I want to search the room, I'm gonna have to come back here later. Bye, Gumshoe. See you later. June 19th, Fey Manor, meditation room. Oh dear, madam. You have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Alright, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, looks like the investigation's not gonna be done until real late. That's a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. I was arrested and taken away by the police. I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. And then I woke up, June 20th, 8:02 a.m., Fey Manor, meditation room. Morning. Guess I must have nodded off at some point. Oh, Maya's okay. I should hurry up and get the detention center. ASAP! Another sip of water. Nick! Nick! Maya! What am I gonna do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Sammy, what? Why are you yelling at me? Come to think of it, the first time I met her, stream some VR. Oh, that's cool. All started right here in this detention center. I finally got to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. Oh, I did. I killed that person. But it wasn't you. Does it matter? Might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's powers, so... I don't want to bring the case up quite yet, but... You don't have to be nice to me, I understand. So, you're the master of something or something at the Carina School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. Many people think that channeling isn't real. That it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, I've seen it with my own eyes. Maya's channeling a spirit. Not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. A supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. And this time, too. Dr. Ray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on the nurse's appearance. What happened? What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into the room with Dr. Ray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This sound kind of creepy, like the beginning of a ghost story or something. Oh yeah. That's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes in my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. And you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. There was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. Dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move. It was unbearable. Really suffocating. Something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, can't quite place it. But I know I've smelled that same scent before. This is about all the information I'm gonna gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure to be prepared, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But... what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 small hands. It's enough, Maya. I'm hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Okay. That doesn't really affect me. Stop it! Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? Sounds like Jesus, tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. It's called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly. And I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Okay, bye, Maya. Go talk to Pearl now. Find Village. Save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Nope, not that way. June 20th, Fae Manor Meditation Room. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. And the blood that's still on the floor. They haven't cleaned it up yet. June 20th, Fae Manor, Winding Way. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? Side room. Where is she? Oh hey! Like, you're that guy from yesterday! The, dentist guy? No, I'm a lawyer. That's right, Mr. Smith Esquire. That's right. Wait, no, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, right? Well, I got like 3 letters at least. Oh yeah, that's 3. I don't think she gets the point. Anyways, why are you here? So like, I studied this thing called parappa at this college, and you told me about this already. Sesame allergy too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so like, that's what you meant. Like, it should have been more like clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really. That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Thought I wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon. It's right here. Tell me about yourself. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to do, like, study here. Like, what? Like, a medium's training, or like, how they inherit their spiritual power. I suppose this village is a real thing, after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. Sure, she seemed like a carefree type, at least on the surface. You heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary! She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she's got a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too. That's right. The reaction yesterday when I asked was... Well, remember when this happened? You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? And then she started chewing on her hat. I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? What was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long, long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Okay, wait, no. Box. Where did this box come from? Sure this wasn't here last night. It's like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. Mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. June 20th, Fay Manor, channeling chamber. Detective Gumshoe's in here today. Should take this chance to thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh, Jesus! Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet with Mystic Maya. So I thought I'd bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Only tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Sure, Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She's one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl went constantly for you as last night, as so did I. I know it's important for me to search the site. I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. What happened? I'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me. Remember when I said this? So I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Remember when I said this? Please leave this to me. Go quickly and inform the police. I do wonder what's written on her robes. What happened in here? What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head. I gave her a good whack. Make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? Spirit of the Merce was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as he witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself sets aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. Isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. That's why I insist on unlocking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible accident. That would be the folding screen there. There's Krine's sacred writings. Along with the Krine's sacred urn, they're this village's most treasured possessions. I found out that something had happened to either of one. Oh, the humanity. Not for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. Guess it isn't some dilapidated old screen after all. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has become a spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strengths are so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy, and the pride of this Branch family. Oh, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it's best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Okay, I'm looking at your stuff. Beautiful expressive folding screen. Looks quite old. Seems to be some sort of sacred text. This is a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? Folding screen added to a court record. Well then, I do believe it's time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi.
What was that?
I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. The mirror okay? Guess this altar, which is whatever it is, it feels very important. I like object and some branches. I guess they're used for during channeling. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels on the flooring. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center there. Meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. Lock on it's broken because, well, I broke it. It seemed possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. If you want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. Wow. June 20th, Fay Manor, Winding Way. Child. You surprised me! And how are you today? Okay. Guess she isn't open for friendly chatting. Huh, she's still holding something in her hand. Looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Look at this. Maya said to give it to you. Oh, yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Oh no, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm in trouble. Oh god, I'm going to die. Her mom's gonna kill me. I'm sorry, don't cry. We're gonna see us like this. I'll be the next one they're channeling. Don't cry. It's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She speaks! Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. I know what you are. She looks like that dog meme. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. What? So then, of course, you're gonna help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're gonna do, right? Oh, yeah, I will. Oh, wow. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. Like Cinderella and Shrek. That earnest look and shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. What? I'm being boiled into bright red lobster by this little kid. I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Oh, what a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, things aren't like that. I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm gonna help you in any way I can. She's already shipping people out of it. She, like, plays with dolls. Hi. Very cute theme. Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. I don't think Pearly knows what gay people are. I think... Also, I think her mom seems homophobic. You saw what she said to Lotta. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did you get an idea like that? Well, obviously, when a boy and a girl are friends, they're in love with each other, Mr. Nick. I saw this on TV. I read it in a book. By the way, this might be rude, but
channeling school did you come from?
Harvard. Which channeling school?
Yeah, for example, I studied the crying technique. It's in all of my cartoons, Mr. Nick.
Ah, I get it. No, no, no. I'm a lawyer, Lawyer? Oh no, I've corrupted her. She won't be as powerful summoning ghosts now. Now she knows what a lawyer is.
Yup. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is?
I'm sorry. I have no idea.
I did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. What she got there?
So what's on your hand there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you.
Okay, thank you. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me.
You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
She not only speaks in a refined manner, but she laughs like one too. Black key, you're added to the court record.
Mr. Nick?
Miss Pearls? Can I call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl. I'm calling you Pearls because you're wearing multiple of them.
Sure, Mr. Nick, are you sure it's okay for me to have this Makatama?
That's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Makatama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy?
I'm gonna do a key blast on it. And now it glows in the dark.
If you ever want to charge it, you just gotta put it under the sun, and then it'll glow in the dark when you put it in a dark room.
My mommy gave me a teddy bear that does that. It's gold.
I actually did have a Care Bear that would glow in the dark. So I would put it outside so it would charge up.
Here's your new game mechanic, Mr. Nick.
Stuck it in an outlet. Pearl, you can't do that. What do you mean?
It'll let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets? I want to glow in the... Yeah, it was nice. I think specifically... Oh, a Care Bear? I guess they wouldn't... It might have just been an American thing. Care Bears was a TV show. It was a show about teddy bears, that all lived in, like, a little rainbow sunshine mountain, and they all, like, used the power of friendship to solve their problems. And each, there was Happy Bear and Sharing Bear, and, like, I don't know, there was a Grumpy Bear, and they all had, like, symbols, like, white bellies with a little symbol on their tummy. And... that designated what their personality was. I think I had... Was it Lucky Bear? I remember it being green, so it might have been like the green Good Lucktober. Los Asitos. I can read this. Cariñositos. Los Ositos Cariñositos. Yep, Care Bears. Anyway, I had a green Care Bear that glowed in the dark. His belly glowed in the dark, specifically. Those things creep me out. I thought they were cute. Yeah, the Care Bears. I remember the grumpy one, too. He was funny.
If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone who's hiding a secret.
The grumpy one was iconic. He was in a world full of nothing but joy and kindness, and his whole thing was, actually, this sucks, I hate this. And that was very funny to me. Well, I know someone who's hiding a secret. Hello again. We seem to be Seeing a lot of each other today.
Huh, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No. How old do you think I am?
There's a Care Bear with, like, no symbol on their belly, so they had to draw it on. Oh, that's cute. He hated the Utopia. He hated its vibe. I don't even think he hated it. He just was, like, kind of grumpy about it. And his symbol on his belly was, like, a rain cloud instead of a rainbow cloud. I know there was, like, Share Bear, or Sharing Bear. And Lucky Bear. And Grumpy Bear. Anyway. The victim. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray.
I, like, totally don't know him.
The world! Time stops!
Heck, what is that? Huh? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? I'm talking directly in your mind right now. You can see the lock on that person's heart.
What?
This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see the Psyche locks, Mr. Nick.
Cyclox or Psyche Locks? Cyclox.
Huh. The more someone wants to hide their secrets, the more locks you'll see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
Unlock? But how?
Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person. Hit them with it. And let's remove the lock.
I have no idea what she's talking about. Guess I'll give it a try.
You must be careful, Mr. Nick, though. Must be careful, though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. And by it, I mean me. I will punch you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Remember from mostly a 3D movie they showed on TV with early 2000s quality 3D models. Oof. It was Oopsie Bear. Oh, that's cute. Lockpicking lawyer. Oh, that's gonna be the title for the next stream. Alright. This is confusing because I have to, like, actually show them. Take that! Just throw it at her. The world! Time stops. The victim. Soon to be you. Eeny meeny. I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is.
I told you, like, how many times do I have to, like, repeat myself? You're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? That's what lawyers do.
Sorry. Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean? Like, indirectly?
Should I try to show that possibility existed for now? Connection, I do not have any evidence. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I literally have like a bullet hole, that's not gonna work. I need to find clues. Nope, not examine. Or I guess we can check the... Oh no, that's... Meditation room. Come you! Hey pal, it's you. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're gonna be a lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey! You're a cute kid.
I'm also here.
I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey! I know, I'll show you something cool. How's this? A real, genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing showing her something like that? It's dangerous. Oh, sorry.
Oh, nice. I got a gun.
Maya's guilt. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. You're talking proof. We've got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, like, she was literally the only person in the room besides the victim. And the door was locked. And, that puppy-haired photographer is gonna show up and testify tomorrow. Must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta... I took some hot pictures earlier. I don't want the... Still not interested. Huh? Remember? Remember when I said this? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Remember when she said that, Phoenix? That's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. Besides a ghost. But that'd be... Also, don't tell that in front of her. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? The victim. About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous. But people still know who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Shows now? Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Oh. I could have sworn I had cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. Searching through his pockets and... Boy, are they big. Anyway, it looked really interesting too. Oh, man. Hey, you have a copy, pal? Copy of the article? Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I've got two new pieces of news for you, pal. Two? Yeah, two. Because it's the second game. What do you mean, Gumshoe? I don't know. Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. Doesn't change the fact that I'm not gonna like it. Hey, that's the spirit, pal. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. Uh-oh. Hey. Hey, Gumshoe. What do you mean by this? Music cuts out. Yeah, we're getting a ghost to prosecute the case. Because a ghost was involved as the murderer. What? Von Karma? There he is. Oh, because we didn't impale a stake through his heart. Duh. Now he's back. They did the electric chair and it didn't work. Obviously. Nosferatu. Manfred von Karma, who was an awe-inspiring veteran of a prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of that evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a second. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and... They didn't leave him out in the sun long enough, and now he's back. That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? Successor? So, who is the successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal. It's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. This kid became a prosecutor real young. young, like 13, which doesn't seem legal, but you already saw what his practices were. Hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Wait a second. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh, no, no, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. Fun fact, in the original Japanese version, the Von Karmas are not German, they're American. He reincarnated. That country's got a lot of stuff, and it's great. It's a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Nothing happens in Germany. Still. Takes someone mentioning the name Von Karma. They live in Pennsylvania. Millar, did you mean to say Transylvania? Because that's where Dracula is from. Pennsylvania is a state in America. It's a countryside. It's his homunculus. This creature was made in a lab. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Oh god. Can't stop thinking about him. Gotta get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. Not in public. None of that matters anymore. Now that he's gone. What did he mean by this? Edgeworth the jump scared. Good. Tell me about Morgan. That's why it's all right. I got to eat one of her giant strawberry desserts earlier. It was really good. They aren't from Germany, but Pennsylvania. That was made a joke of in I've never heard that before. Now I'm gonna have to unless this is a very specific localization for the Spanish version, which would be really funny. I thought you were gonna make it. I thought you were making like a Transylvania joke, but forgot, which I've made the mistake of before of calling it Pennsylvania before. Anyway. No, I'm gonna Google this now. Von Karma hints. Oh, I gotta remember how to spell Pennsylvania. Von Karma, Pennsylvania. I'm not finding anything on Google. It might have been a ROM thing. Since I'm not finding anything on Google, it's a very specific translation from the Spanish version, I guess. Aw, I didn't get to eat one of yet. Okay. You know... wait, no, we gotta go back to my office. To get the paper. Phew. Feels like I've been gone forever, but it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is, right on the top of my desk. It's the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Charlie, quite decorative plant. It's a memento of my boss, Mia, who passed away. Nurse room, maybe in shambles. I've always managed to take care of this little fella. Pennsylvania is where the American redneck vampires go. Fan translations almost always came first for the Spanish version Space Attorney. Huh. Neat. Can I not read about it? No. Okay, now I gotta go all the way back to the village. Here it is. Dr. Ray brought this over to my office the other day, and hey! That's the news story! What about the malpractice suit? 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink because of the rotting corpses. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. Brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. My very own gift. A piece of newspaper. I'm not sure if there's an OG Spanish version for most games. I know there's one in Spanish but the PC trilogy doesn't have the Spanish version for some. Oh, that's messed up. Why not? Hicks biking his way back. Oh yeah, well, I think he took the train, which is even funnier because he said it takes 2 hours to get here by train. So Phoenix just spent 4 hours to get a single piece of newspaper. Okay. Wait, what does this say even? Meeny Miny. Why is it... Her name is Eeny Miny. Why is her name not Meeny Miny? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay. Gumshoe politely waited for him to come back. Yeah, he's got nothing better to do. The third brother, Mo. Oh god. Secret character. Okay. Psychic attack! The victim. Eeny meeny. Hermione. Is it eeny meeny? Or eeny miny? No, I think it's eeny meeny. Meeny. Bleh. I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, okay, I've read this already. Meeny. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Meany. Meany's a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Meany. Miney? Mo? Wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps? At Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Lock has been broken. Secret unlocked. Unlock successful! Yippee! Okay, tell me the details. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Meany. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic? That's what I thought.
I heard, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like a total slave driver.
Can I say that on YouTube?
My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was so overworked.
Wiped out. That's why she fell asleep at the wheel.
That guy, like, drove my sis so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened.
The one where 14 patients died from malpractice?
Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And, like, that pushed her to her death.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone, and it's a huge bummer. You understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how psyche locks work. They snoop into other people's business.
Well, I don't plan to pry into people's heart unless I absolutely need to.
The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't willing to give in later on. You don't have enough proof. Be careful, and know when to stop trying.
Me. Oh, she's gone. She disappeared. Yoshi, do you have any secrets? What do you think about this? Hey, that's a pretty nice looking brooch. You should stop wearing that old ugly attorney's badge. And start wearing that, pal.
Hehe. The detective is so nice. Aren't you happy, Mr. Nick?
Happy? About what? Anything in here? No. Oh, he's not laughing anymore. Oh, this is the wrong way. Anything out here? June 20th. Grind Village.
Mr. Nick?
What's wrong?
I have never left Grind Village.
Really? Wow, that's, pretty amazing.
You're gonna meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
Bye. Hey, wait! She ran off again. Well, she used one of her ender pearls. I know Amy's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm gonna save Maya. I don't even know if I should go with the whole go in there with a smile or a straight face. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. It's me again. Mia! Even without me being here, looks like you've learned how to stand on your own. Remember when I was here? And I was here? And then I died. Mia, she's Maya's older sister, and my mentor. And then she died. She's a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Death is not permanent to me, Phoenix. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's bodies for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. And especially when I've never seen a lawyer smile, I'm gonna be honest. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. Any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But, so tell me all about it. I'm gonna guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. She got framed for murder again. Yeah, she got framed for murder. told her everything about what happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. Then I realized she was asleep. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is? Tell me, please. Believe in your convictions. I'll do it. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. Guard does not care. Still made of cardboard. This guard monitors the visitor's room. Wonder if he's bored. Well, I can tell since he never looks over this way. At least he's polite and minds his own business. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Mia, if you're gonna have to give me more than a hint, because if you don't, your sister is gonna get the death penalty. Mediums can't have dreams. Ever. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she had died and buried in the ground. But that's impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels her own spirit disappears. Not like it sleeps, it's gone. It's gone. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. What does that mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. Wow, she was accused of murder, she was framed? Who could have seen this one coming? Whoa. Hold on, I need a moment. Hold on, I actually do need a moment. I need to rub my face. Set up? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. Evidence. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? It's just a sound, Phoenix. You already hold the key. Really? Is it the key? Show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Is it literally the key? Yeah, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen to me. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What's she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. No, Mia, I'm pretty sure I should know a bit more things. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But I went tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is. Who could have... You know how they are. I not only have to get my client declared innocent, but also solve the murder. It doesn't count. I didn't know at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. I ain't telling you shit, boy. Mia? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the Cyclops. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. For this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from me. What in the world is going on? To be continued. Alright. And that is as far as we go today. Next stream, I'm not sure what next stream will be, but next Ace Attorney we will see Von Karma's successor, and we'll have to prove that Ghost commit murder. Does this investigation have a part two? No, I think yeah, it says right there under uh, part trial. Yeah, this case is pretty fun, from what I remember. But, yeah, that's all for now. In case you missed it, I'll repeat it again. I will be, like, slowing down streams for a bit. Maybe permanently. I hope not. I hope I still have the time to stream. But, both due to job reasons, because, good news, I got accepted for the internship for the game company. Very exciting. But I'll be busy. But it's a good kind of busy. I probably won't talk about it much because obviously NDA can't leak that sort of stuff. The bad news is, well, it's kind of good news and bad news. The good news is they have found the reason why my health hasn't been so great as of late. And the good news is it's nothing serious. Probably, hopefully. They said most likely it's something that's easy to treat. The bad news is it's like some nasty stuff on my liver. What's your role 3D? I general artist. Most likely 3D stuff, but I'll probably work on some other little things. But yeah, I have a lesion on my liver. And most likely a big word that I don't know, but it's like hemiagemia or yeah, that bit earlier wasn't a joke, but I've joked about it because it's not serious. It sounded really scary when they talked about it, but it's funny. It sounded scary, but the woman on the phone's like, "Oh yeah, okay, well, see," she was so nonchalant about it. But yeah, it sounds scary. A lesion. A lesion. What even is a lesion? It's kind of like I don't know, like a cut or a bruise or a lump. Basically, an injury of some sort. Or I don't know, what is the definition of a lesion? Lesion definition. Oh, a region of an organ or tissue which has suffered damage through injury or disease, such as a wound, ulcer, abscess, or tumor. Yeah, it's like an injured or infected part. I'm not sure. From what I've researched, apparently it could have just been there my entire life and only like grown now. Yeah, it's like basically like a not legion, Lesion. No, not legion. But yeah, it's like some weird blood tangle in my liver that sounds really scary, but apparently it's a mild inconvenience. Still streaming? No, I'm just wrapping things up. But yeah. Most likely something that can be easily treatable and finally solve all my stomach problems. But yeah. So might not be able to oh yeah, they're gonna do a crazy they're gonna do an endoscopy on me. Basically they're gonna put me under anesthetic and shove a camera down my throat to look inside my stomach. Hi Martin, you're kind of at the end of the stream unfortunately where I talk about all my health problems. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Anyway, no, Eklund, cut it out. Don't make me bring up the picture. Anyway, so yeah. I'm very busy because I'm going to be doing a bunch of doctor's appointments. Small tumor. It's not a technically not a tumor, but it kind of acts like one, but not like a non-cancer. It's like a lump, basically. More often than not, they're not a bother. Yeah, that's what they told me. It's usually not a bother. It just mine might have gotten a little bit, I don't know, most relatable to you. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be busy with doctor's appointments and business. So, I'll still try to stream when I can, but see you guys later. Have a good one. Oh! Maybe next stream. Well, probably not if I still have more time, but a Voices of the Void update is coming out soon. The developer has been working a long time on it, and it's very exciting. There's going to be a whole lot of stuff, and so look forward to that as well. Anyway, have a good one, everybody. Good night. Peace out. Bye-bye. Buenas noches. Thanks for watching.